All right, good afternoon, folks. What are we going to talk about today? Let's get right to it. Let's complete the drill bit discussion series, or however you want to call it, on the videos I've been doing. I want to talk about masonry bits, which ones are good ones, which ones are poor ones. Out at the club, we just had a concrete block somebody had gotten from Lowe's, and we tried the Harbor Freight ones. So the ones that are made by Warrior and the ones that are made by Hercules. What do I think overall? Incredibly poor quality. The metal they're made out of is just worthless. We used it on one block and it just took the tip right off of it. I don't know if it melted it or just ground the tip off. Certainly not meant for masonry. I mean, use them on drywall or something and get away with it, but not on anything masonry. I mean, for sure, just very poor quality, dulls fast. They're just not made, like I said, to go through stone or anything like that, or a brick. Some people complain that the shafts on these are not sized correctly due to poor quality control and they wouldn't fit in their drills correctly. Now, I didn't have that problem. It's just the quality of the bit and the material that they're made out of is so poor, I would never buy them. And so after they demoed them, I thought, well, there's proof that you kind of get what you pay for. So what would I buy? Let's take a look at the DeWalt. Let me show you an advertisement. Okay, now let me show you the Bosch, and we'll show you an advertisement real quick, and we'll come back to the discussion. Okay, now what do I think of the DeWalts? Well, for the DIY person, I think that they're a good set. If you're going to be using them all the time, no, probably not. You want to go for something much higher in quality and you're going to pay a lot more money. But for the DIYer, I mean, I do have the DeWalt set and they perform fine. I haven't burned those up like, I was telling you that happened with the Harbor Freight ones. The Bosch ones are real good. You saw in the picture, somebody said, how long are they? They're 6 inches long. What are the sizes? Well, 1/8, 5/32, you get two of those. 3/16, you get two of those. And 1/4 inch and 3/8. Now, that's a good set. Now, that one I put just a little bit above that DeWalt set. And so what do I have here on the table? Now, I've got this long one because I had to go a long way through concrete block. There was a block wall and we were putting some, like a metal hinge on the other side, and we had to go all the way through it. So I used this one at first. Okay, then we came back and I used a 3/4 to punch our way in through the opening on one end and on the other, and then we ran a bolt through it. I think it was all thread if I remember, but I don't remember the brand on this, but this is a good quality bit and it lasted for the whole project and still got a good edge on it. Okay, this is the Bosch one of the Bosches. Okay, now this is a damn good quality bit. I've had this for a long time. I've used it over and over again and it's still holding up really well. And then I've got a couple of others here. These are just the more cheaply made ones. I'm not even sure who made these. They held up okay, but still, the one that I have, which is the DeWalt kit and the Bosch kit, I would tell you those are good kits for masonry and to stay away and save your money, and don't necessarily get the ones out at Harbor Freight. You're going to be disappointed with them. Let's go over to questions and answers. Let's make that kind of easy. First question is, hey, what's better to use, a hammer drill or a normal drill? Well, obviously the hammer drill is going to work better. If you're going to use a regular drill, and I've done this, okay, I would turn around and I would start drilling, and I would keep your drill bit just as straight as you can going in. Don't get this wobbling going on, because don't forget, you got to put that fastener down in there if you're going into the floor or into concrete. And if you wobble it around, that fitting is going to fit in there loose. So your first tip, stay as straight as possible when you're drilling in. Now, if you're using a regular drill, and like I said, it is possible, I would stop periodically, try to clear the dust out, drill some more, clear the dust out, keep drilling. Okay, if you're going to use the drill. Of course, a hammer drill, like I said, would be a much better choice. Will these kind of bits, the Bosch and the DeWalt, go through bricks? Yes. What about ceramic tile? Well, I would tell you no, because it's going to chip around the edges. You run the chance of breaking and so forth. I would buy a bit specifically designed for ceramic tile. And that's what I would do, and there's plenty of them available, you know, I mean, of course, out there on the web. They make an incredibly fine cut when they're cutting, whether they're diamond tipped or whatever they are, whereas these bits are rough cut tip bits, let's say, and that's what they are. So no, I wouldn't use these. I'm not saying you can't. Somebody else may have gotten away with it, but I would definitely not try to use these on ceramic tile of any kind. All right, folks, there's not a lot of questions on masonry bits. I mean, take your time, keep your holes straight. If you're drilling down into concrete or through block and you're gonna put, you know, that fastener in there and put a lag bolt in after, or whatever you're gonna do, try to keep it as straight as you can going in. If you're gonna use a drill, periodically stop, pull it out, clear the dust. Those are my tips. That's what I've done in the past. Works for me, and it works great. I'm the Home Handyman. I hope you click subscribe, keep following me, drop a comment below. I will show you pictures one more time here now of these two kits. It's available on Amazon. Yes, I'm an affiliate. Make a little bit of money, like I said, to feed the stray cats that hang around my shop. But nowadays, I pretty much buy everything off Amazon. Unless I find a better deal elsewhere, I'll let you know. And I always let you know what the deals are. But yes, I do buy frequently from Amazon. I want to thank everybody for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.